Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for March 7th through 13th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. So let's have a look and see what we've got for you guys in the week ahead. So we've got some professional assistance and also some discovery here. So there may be something that you're dealing with in the week ahead and probably a little bit beyond that as well, where there may be something a little bit beyond your scope of knowledge. Or a little bit beyond your area of expertise. So you may be seeking out some people in your life in the week ahead. Okay, so especially like, for example, this person here is holding a contract, okay, or some sort of legal document or something, and they're kind of mulling it over. So you may need some financial advice, some legal advice. Okay, maybe if you're buying a house, there's some fine print that you're not sure of. Whatever that happens to be, there is assistance here that is around, and this may be that kind of just that little boost that you might need to overcome a challenge or a problem of some kind. Okay, it doesn't even necessarily need to be anything official. Perhaps you can just get a consultation or something like that from somebody. All right, but certainly some sort of professional assistance. You may also be in the situation where you are giving some professional assistance to someone else as well. I'm getting an energy of some pro bono kind of work. Okay, some volunteer kind of work. So perhaps you are in a situation in the week ahead where you have some expertise in a certain subject matter and you are giving some help for free. Really just maybe it's just like something that kind of hits a nerve with you, or perhaps someone is being undermined in some way, and Aquarius, you have the good of the common man in your regard. Okay, you're always thinking about other people, you're thinking about yourself too sometimes, but you really are the humanitarians of the group. So perhaps you're going to give someone a little bit of a helping hand. We also have discovery coming out here. Okay, have you struck gold this week, Aquarius? You might have. This may be the week where you are seeking out some information, okay, or you find the answers that you're looking for something. You could also be discovering some new ways of doing things. Okay, you're curious about the world around you. If you look at this guy always reminds me of Jason Statham with a hat on. Anyways, but he's panning for gold or something, treasure, and he's found something. He's got this beautiful guiding light there. He's found what is it? It's a treasure, it's a diamond, it's a piece of gold, who knows, right? But this is the energy of discovery. So you may have something that you either search for in the week ahead, okay, or you may just stumble across something accidentally, okay, but whatever it is, it's this energy of discovering new things, finding new ways to do things. Maybe you've got an old problem that keeps coming up again and again and again, and it's like, you know what, damn it, I'm just going to do something a little bit different today. So you might find yourself being a little bit innovative in the week ahead as well, and you're pretty good at that anyway. So we've got the Five of Wands in the reverse coming out in the heart of your reading. Now, this is very interesting actually here, Aquarius, because Capricorn had this exact card right in the middle of their reading here as well. Five of Wands in the reverse. So as you can see, I do shuffle them in front of you. I also shuffle them very well in between readings, and actually Capricorn was 2 readings ago, I think. So anyway, so there may be something over in the Capricorn message there for you. All right, but the Five of Wands can certainly represent some sort of challenge in the week ahead. Okay, it's the Five of Wands in reverse. So there could be some infighting somewhere, some arguments, okay, something that you can't quite get past. Okay, there could certainly be some sort of challenging situation with people, okay, with friends in your workplace, maybe your family. Okay, and theirs, I think, was kind of something to do with family possibly as well. Okay, and discovery, interesting, because they had the Book of Secrets come up in their reading. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe there's like a family secret. Now you have the discovery energy, and if anyone was going to be a super sleuth, Aquarius, it's usually you. So I don't know, maybe there's some sort of secret or something that comes to light. Okay, maybe you actually are the one that discovers it. But the Five of Wands can represent a dramatic situation. Okay, so perhaps part of the advice from Spirit this week is to kind of step away and step back from any kind of drama. Okay, but this could also be an unsolvable riddle that you've got presented to you, and you may need to ask for some help and assistance there as well. And we've got the Justice card, so there could certainly be some sort of legal guidance that is coming in here. And again, we see this guy holding this contract, okay, or holding this document, and the Justice energy, the Libran energy of Justice card here, quite often does deal with contracts and legal situations. Okay, so there could be some sort of legal situation or contractual obligation or something that's representing a challenge for you here with this Five of Wands, and you might need to ask for some help. Are you trying to get out of something? Okay, I'm getting the energy here that at least someone may need to try and get out of a contract or something. Maybe something goes sideways. Okay, there might be some fine print you're not aware of. All right, but whatever it is, you might actually be discovering how to do that. Okay, let's see what else we've got. We've got the Two of Wands coming out there, the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Moon energy there as well. The King of Swords right at the bottom of your deck. There is your professional assistance right there. Okay, the King of Swords is exactly who I would go to if I was finding myself in a little bit of a pickle. If I needed some information, the King of Swords is somebody who really takes a logical, strategic approach at things, is an excellent communicator, a shrewd negotiator, is very logical, very precise, very straightforward, very to the point, honest and truthful. He is in the upright there with that energy. Now, it doesn't have to be a male, it can also be a female, but someone who really takes a leadership role and someone who knows exactly what they're talking about, highly intelligent. Okay, and if there's something that individual doesn't know, they'll find the answer. Okay, they will research until the cows come home. But this can also represent your powers of communication. Okay, you taking the lead role in something. This can also represent some honesty and some truth, and also some intuitive energy here as well. So you could be really taking the lead on something here as well, and maybe you are negotiating something here, right? This can be some negotiations that maybe initially don't necessarily go so well, but you may actually, you may actually get things back on track. But yes, that Five of Wands can certainly represent a little bit of a challenge. Now, this could also represent, a lack of energy. Okay, the Five of Wands in the upright, usually in the upright there, it does represent, a little bit of a battle or some competition. It can also represent some teamwork, people working together. It's also one of, being in training, right? Usually like some athletic team activities, those kind of things. Okay, going to the gym, getting exercise, getting in shape and all that. So, with this being in the reverse, you might be feeling a little bit like a slug in the week ahead. Okay, or you might be feeling like you just don't have the energy to deal with something. Okay, so you might just be getting a little bit of an energy boost. But I feel here that this is actually temporary energy here. Okay, I think you're gonna power through, you're going to move forward, okay, or you're going to get back in line with where you want to be and what you want to do. But we do have the Justice card, and this is in your crowning position. So you might have to make a very important decision in the week ahead. The Justice card is balance, fairness, and equality for all. Okay, it can, of course, also represent those legal situations. So think of contractual obligations, making a big purchase. Okay, maybe you're making a big purchase, but there could also be like, something legal that is going on. So maybe you've got like a legal fight on your hands and you need some help because that's way in over your head there. But the Justice card can also just be you making the right decision for yourself. Okay, being honest, being truthful. Perhaps you find yourself in the energy this week where you have to be a little bit outspoken. And not everyone likes that. Not everyone likes it when you speak your truth, Aquarius. Okay, but you know what? Too bad for them. Okay, because there's really no other way. If there's going to be, if there's going to be someone that speaks their truth, Aquarius, it's going to be you. And you're not always going to say it in a way that other people appreciate, but at least you're honest and at least you're open about things. Okay, but I also feel here with the Justice card is that I think your intuition is very much on point in the week ahead, especially when we've got the Moon card here as well, and especially with this King of Swords energy here and the Knight of Cups. So I feel your intuition is really trying to show you the way forward, trying to give you the answers, trying to help you make the right choice, make the right decision, or perhaps even give you a little bit of a warning that there's some sort of challenge that lays ahead. So pay attention to your signs, symbols, synchronicities, all of those things. Pay attention to your dreams as well, especially since we do have the moon card there. But justice does bring in the sort of truth and honesty, as does the King of Swords. So again, there may just be something that comes to light this week, that discovery energy. There could certainly be something related over to that Capricorn reading as well. Okay, but they could be totally unrelated also. All right, but I think at least for some of you, for at least someone out there, it might be worth to go have a look. So, but the Justice card brings in some good karma as well. Okay, so I think that there's, I think you've just got things that are kind of settling into line, into place in the week ahead. You're perhaps making some really difficult decision maybe, or maybe the decision's easy. All right, but you may be thinking of going in a different direction. Okay, but there may also just be something here that kind of scares you a little bit. All right, we do have a Knight of Cups here, and we do also have the Moon card. The Moon card can sometimes be our suspicions coming to light, or something is not quite what it seems on the surface. All right, something illusions, right? So, certainly a need to discover some more information, okay, or do a little bit of research, right? Especially if not everything is as it seems, or there may be some hidden information, again, that comes to light. And especially if you're dealing with a contractual issue or something like that there, okay, some fine print on a document of some sort, or maybe there's just something really confusing and you need someone to explain it to you in like human language, okay, and so you may get some information there, but there may certainly be something hidden with that moon energy there. Now, it could be that your intuition is at an all-time high. You're feeling creative. You're following your dreams. You are doing what's right for you. Perhaps you have your dreams come true, especially with the Knight of Cups there, the Moon card, and also the Justice card coming out here. Okay, you could certainly be seeing the results of some manifestations, or perhaps romance is in the air this week as well. You might be meeting somebody new with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you could certainly have love in the air, or maybe you just need to, maybe you just have some issues within a relationship, whether it's your work or your home. And, not everything is all perfect every single day, right? We would like it to be, but I think it would be boring if that was the case. But we do have the Knight of Cups coming in here. So you could certainly have an offer of love, of romance. You could even have a creative or project or endeavor, or this could even be you taking the lead on a project. And perhaps there's some sort of magic touch that is required on this that only you can provide, Aquarius. You're very innovative. You think outside the box. You dance to the beat of your own drum. And there's nobody that's quite the problem solver the way you are sometimes. All right. So this could certainly be a fresh approach that's needed on something, and it's something that maybe is meant for you that you can sink your teeth into. But the Knight of Cups can also represent, yes, offers and gifts coming towards you, can also represent a person. So perhaps a important person in your life plays a key role, but this can also represent someone new that's coming in here as well. All right. But this person could have some sort of answer, solution, an apology maybe, but overall is a very positive energy. But this can represent you being open to different suggestions, being open, kind-hearted. Perhaps you offer to help someone through a difficult situation, and you could possibly help them heal, okay, or find the answers that are elusive to them, and you could be helping them along their journey there, right? Do a little bit of philanthropy work there. And I think, everyone wins in the end, right? The person you're helping wins, you win in that regard too, but that's probably not why you do it. Okay. You do it just to be helpful and just to be you. Okay, but whatever that is there, super positive, and I think there's something here that can certainly make you very happy. Okay, but we do have the moon. The moon is about cycles, so I think you're going to be wrapping something up, especially with the Justice card there. Okay, there could certainly be something that is drawing to a close. All right, but this can also represent, of course, your spiritual self, your spiritual side, your connection with the moon energy. Okay, with you're open and you're receptive, right? So pay very close attention to your intuition, but your dreams may also also come into play with that moon energy. Okay, if you're in a situation here with this Five of Wands in reverse that is not a healthy situation for you anymore, and you're like, oh my good Lord, get me out of here. Okay, I need to do something different. I think here you're really going to be following your heart, and perhaps you are looking to do something that is a little bit scary to you. The moon can sometimes represent some fears coming to the surface, and sometimes it's a fear of change, a fear of the unknown. Okay, but sometimes we just got to feel that fear and do it anyway, especially if you're stuck in a situation that is really not that great here for you. It might be temporarily not that way, but this could be an ongoing situation as well, and you're like, you know what, I think I've put up with this for long enough, and I think I need to do something a little bit different. But I do also get this manifestation energy that is coming in here. Of course, the moon can certainly represent the moon cycles, manifestation. And with the Knight of Cups here, you could certainly be getting some news in regards to something that you've been attracting into your life, but you could also be setting the stage for manifesting something into your life, setting your intentions, making those plans. And the King of Swords here shows your direct connection to your higher self, as does the Justice card here. Okay, it's like if you were going to set intentions, this is probably the week to really think about what it is that you want. Okay, we do have a full moon in Virgo coming up on March 18th. Now, the full moon is not typically, for a lot of people, the time where you would set your intentions. It's usually of letting things go. Okay, it's the end of a cycle. But depending on your relationship with the planetary energies, the full moon may be a good time for you to set intentions. I love using the full moon. To me, it gives more power and, to the intentions that I am setting out there. I love doing it, but I have a very special relationship with the full moon. I love the full moon energy. I use it to my advantage. I'll sit under the full moon drinking a cup of coffee, but not everybody feels that way. Some people do get very emotional with that full moon. So depending on how that moon energy, how you react to it, that could possibly be a good time for you to do manifestation. But of course, we can manifest anything at any time into our lives, right? And it doesn't have to be anything to do with the moon cycles. It's just we have greater power when we do that. So you might just be thinking about things in this week ahead, and then making some plans for when that next new moon probably comes into play. All right, but hey, if you can use that full moon energy, by golly, go for it, okay? But we also do have the Two of Wands, okay? So the Two of Wands is where we make plans, where we look at all the potential, the possibilities, okay? We look at, how can I turn my visions, my goals into reality? The Two of Wands here, that door is opening, okay? So this is the removal of blocks. It shows the path is clear. Those doors are opening for you. Those new opportunities are presenting themselves to you. But this is also your time to put your plans into motion, okay? To take some sort of action. So where there's maybe some inaction here, or scattered energy with that Five of Wands here in your foundation, I think that you're feeling as though it's time to move forward, or you're feeling as though maybe you need to get going on something, okay? But you could also be really using your imagination, right? The Two of Wands shows that there's a lot of potential out there, and you're thinking about the future, okay? And where you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go. Or how you want to resolve issues here. And that those doors opening shows that, that you really do have the potential to move forward, to move past something that's perhaps keeping you stuck or presenting some sort of challenge to you. Okay, those doors are really opening for you there. Okay, those doors are opening because you're discovering something. Okay, let's get a little bit more details here for you. And what do we have? We have the tree. So the tree, close in a reading, okay, there is some sort of unhealthy issue. It could be a family issue with that tree, like the family tree. Okay, it could be some other situation that's around you there as well. But the tree certainly does represent some sort of issue that's there. Okay, we do have the house right above you. So it could certainly be something within your home, your family unit, or again, perhaps there is something to do with a purchase of a home, or signing a lease, or maybe you're looking to move because maybe where you are right now, not the best place. You might be looking to upgrade. We've got the snake here as well. So there's certainly some complications here that you are working through in the week ahead. We've got the message of concern there, but we also have unexpected income. So I think here you're really going to find the answers that you're looking for. You're going to be making some good choices. You're going to be figuring out how to resolve some sort of complications. Okay, you may get some news that is actually really good, but it's still kind of, maybe you don't trust it. Okay, or maybe there's some hidden information that you're just not quite sure about. And again, sometimes we do have these complications around us and we're just not sure how to resolve them. Okay, so again, you might be seeking out some sort of advice. Now I've got a very interesting energy here, okay, because we do have the house card, which can literally represent your house. We do have, the tree, which means there's some sort of issue inside in your house. And with the snake here, the snake on a very practical level, because this is Lenormand ones that have come out right here. So on the finer details there, the snake can certainly represent some complications, yes, okay, or some situation that you're not trusting, okay, but it can also represent like your plumbing, things like that. Think of hoses, plumbings, pipes, all of those kind of things. So you may actually be calling in a plumber. And it may actually be very much a cause for concern. And with unexpected income here, okay, the information, something comes to light, they discover what the problem is, and with unexpected income, yes, there's improvements, but the surprise there, because the unexpected income does come in with a little bit of a surprise, it could cost way less than what you actually thought that it would, okay, or maybe someone finds the problem and maybe just does you a solid and you don't get charged for it. Woohoo! Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, but I think here's the sticky situation here that we've been looking at. Okay, there may be some advice that's coming in. It could certainly be something in regards to the family or maybe in regards to the home. With the house here right on top of the Justice card, the house can certainly represent your house, your home, your family unit even. Okay, but the King of Hearts there can represent that perhaps you are getting some help or you're thinking about someone who is very honest. The King of Hearts is somebody who would be like a family person, someone who's very honest and trustworthy, very much like that King of Swords energy, okay, but someone who's a little bit more kind of lovey-dovey, okay, or they're just very caring, right? But the house also gives you a sense of stability and security there as well. So I think whatever you've got going on, I think you're going to discover a way past it and resolve any kind of issues there. But unexpected income could just be this surprise resolution to things, sudden improvements that you weren't quite expecting, or something not being as bad as what you thought it was going to be. Okay, especially the Moon card sometimes brings out those underlying feelings of fear and whatever, and then the unexpected income, it's like, oh, I can do it. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Oh, I did resolve that issue. Oh, I did find those answers. So it's like, aha. Okay, so something just a little bit takes you off guard, catches you by surprise. Okay, so ultimately, I think whatever you've got going on, I think you're finding your way forward. Okay, and whether it's just of your own doing, or whether you do have somebody around you that can give you a little bit of help. Okay, but that house there up at the top is success in all of your endeavors. Don't forget, you do have that Justice card there, and make the right choice, make the right decisions. Okay, you got a good head on your shoulders in the week ahead. Okay, and this snake here is usually a negative card, but it is in your underlying feelings, so you're subconscious. So perhaps those are some sort of fears or challenges that you need to power through in the week forward. So let's get your last couple of cards here. Last messages, please, for Aquarius. And here is your last one. There we go. And a blessing from the light. You are dearly loved more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you, and that showers you with the blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. Beautiful message. And last but not least, oh, look at that. We have a tree and we have what looks like a moon. Interesting. Butterflies of transformation. Sunlight blessing. A ray of light bursts through the cloud of uncertainty, and darkness transforms to light. A new day is born, and the first buds of spring appear. You are blessed with the birth of something new. A new season of your life begins with this very special blessing. Very nice. You never know, that unexpected income right on top of the moon there could certainly be something that is the results of previous manifestations that's coming to light, something a little bit unexpected. You might not trust it because it might seem too good to be true. So again, seek out some advice if that's what you need to do. I'm going to leave that there, Aquarius. I really do hope that there was something here that did resonate with you on some way, whether it was just something small or whether it was the whole thing. If there was, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic week. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.